In this video, I'll be comparing 10 of most complimented cologne dupe fragrances in my collection. Without any further ado, I want to start by House of Zara Warm Black and Al Haramain Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. Both of these fragrances are very great alternative for Tobacco Vanille from House of Tom Ford. In terms of accuracy, I can say, to be honest, Warm Black from House of Zara is exactly like Tobacco Vanille, but in terms of performance, I can say Amber Oud Tobacco Edition kills Zara big time. But man, this fragrance is exactly like Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, like I can say 100%, and that's accuracy, that natural feel is here also available. I know it is not a natural fragrance, 15 bucks for 100 ml, but man, smells very high quality and extremely natural to my nose. This one is more on steroids. A bit, I can say that clove note is here toned down. That honey is not as prominent as this one. Warm Black is really warm and sweet, exactly like Tobacco Vanille. But this one, I can say, got me a ton of compliments. I haven't that success with Warm Black, I have to say. So I can get like 4 to 5 hours maximum longevity with Warm Black. With first hour, maximum again, average, soft, below average type of projection and sillage, great for indoors. And here 12-14 hours plus longevity with 3 hours of crazy projection and sillage, and for sure a better compliment getting fragrance. I have two other great compliment getting cheapies here. I cannot say to them clone or dupe, but these are highly inspired also, not 100% particular type of fragrances. So Urban Man Elixir by Armaf, again by Armaf, Hunter Intense. You can get DNA of few familiar compliment getting fragrances here, mostly Dior Sauvage, Invictus, and added some woodiness, which is added by Armaf, let's say. It is not available in the Dior Sauvage or Invictus. Oh my god, this leaky cap and atomizer. And Urban Man Elixir is more complex compared to Hunter Intense. I like it. It is like sweeter. Sweetness is a bit candy flossy, and I can get still that Dior Sauvage and added some sort of YEDP and Aventus-ish top notes, let's say, to this one. I really enjoy this one, but in terms of compliments, Hunter Intense is here winner. Got me more compliments compared to the Urban Man Elixir, but when it comes to personal enjoyment, I prefer and I like Urban Man Elixir better. I can get solid 8 hours, let's say 8 to 10 hours longevity, but first 8 hours are solid with Urban Man Elixir with 2 hours of good projection and sillage. Here is 10-12 hours plus with Hunter Intense, and projection and sillage is somehow louder compared to the Urban Man Elixir. In terms of compliments, again I say Hunter Intense is winner based on my experiences, but in terms of that scent profile, I really enjoy Urban Man Elixir better compared to the Hunter Intense. I would say it is like improved version of Hunter Intense. Next one, two compliment monsters. But before that, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please remember to subscribe. It is 12:30 here, midnight, and still I'm working. I really appreciate that. So Hamidi Addicted Intense, Armaf Club Intense Man Limited Edition. So let's talk about Hamidi Addicted Intense. For me, this one is a beast mode fragrance. It is a highly oily and extremely concentrated fragrance. When you spray it, you don't feel anything on your skin. It is like water. It is very light. But man, this fragrance lasts like 12-14 hours plus. Extremely oily. If camera can catch it, I hope. Extremely oily fragrance and sticks to your skin, but it doesn't project. If you are, for example, in office situations, it really needs your body temperature to project. When you're walking around, if you have some handiworks, if you are more outdoors and not sitting in the office, you're gonna get very crazy projection out of this one. But limited edition doesn't need that much body temperature to project, let's say. Both of these fragrances are extremely complimenting. I can get a little bit some sort of cucumberish vibe in Addicted Intense. Top notes are a little bit better in the limited edition. I can get 12-14 hours plus, 12 hours plus compliments. This one, limited edition, because it doesn't need that much body temperature to project and projects louder somehow. And even if you are in the office or like very calm situations, you're gonna get projection out of this one. So winner is limited edition, but both of these fragrances are extremely complimenting. And here, let's remember it again, I think limited edition is more smoky even. In terms of top notes, you're gonna get immediately alcohol here. You don't get anything here alcoholic. Very close, they are almost same company almost, but I prefer little bit better opening of limited edition, and both of these fragrances are extremely smoky at the dry down. Let's continue by another two great complimenting fragrances. Arm of Club de Nuit Sillage, Alwi Someday from House of Versace. Both of these fragrances are colognes of Silver Mountain Water from House of Creed. In terms of accuracy, I can say Alwi Someday is more accurate, but both of these fragrances are somehow a take on that DNA, because here we have added rose, which is not jammy, it is like springy, summery type of rose, very silky and inoffensive. Here we have added more woodiness and a little bit of spicy notes. So this one is also not exactly like Silver Mountain Water. You're gonna get here like 70% accuracy. Here you're gonna get 90%. So in terms of compliments, oh my goodness, Alwi Someday is winner. I'm refreshing my memories. In terms of performance, Sillage is winner. In terms of price, Alwi Someday is a bit more salty compared to this one, but if your money is enough to purchase one of these two fragrances, I would suggest you Sillage. You're gonna get a better value out of this one, as it is better in terms of performance. This is not also a weak fragrance, lasts like 8 hours, and projection on Sillage is good for first 2-3 hours, I have to say, but this one is louder and lasts longer, like 10 hours plus, and solid projection on Sillage for first 3 hours. Even Sillage is better compared to the projection, like the name Sillage. Next compliment, Monsters, coming in from House of Al Haramain, the Tourneau, and from an unknown house, Amberwood Exclusive Blue. Don't confuse this one with Al Haramain Amberwood Blue, or was Blue Edition. 1 minute. Amberwood Blue Edition. Don't confuse this fragrance with that. This is totally a different fragrance. Amberwood Exclusive Blue. Both of these fragrances are very great alternatives for Layton by Parfums de Marly. In terms of accuracy, in terms of performance, in terms of compliments, 100%. Amberwood Exclusive Blue. This one is like flat version of Layton, not as complex, not as dense, lasting, but gets the job done for the price, to be honest. Except that ugly bottle, rest is okay, but they start a great job here. At first I thought it is from House of Al Haramain, but I found that they are somehow an unknown house. They are mimicking Al Haramain. And the other issue is price. They started like with 50-60 bucks, now is 130, so it doesn't give enough motivation to go after this one, while Layton is also at the same price going on out there. So this one for 50-60 bucks is a great no-brainer, I have to say. If you can find it in that price, it is, don't hesitate it even 1 second, go get it. But more than 60 bucks, no. In terms of scent profile, man, I can get Hamidi addicted. Intense is still on my hand. Let's start it, smell like this. I can get both of our fragrances. So here is a bit, it gives you that Layton vibe for sure. It is very close, but not as accurate as this one. It is Vixy like Layton. You're gonna get apple, you're gonna get cardamom, but again in a flat way. This one is as complex as Layton. With this one, oh my goodness, with this bottle I have problem. With this one, with the Tourneau, I can get honestly maximum 6 hours longevity. Let's say good 5 hours. And projection Sillage is not that loud. It is great for indoors. I can get like, let's say, hour and a half average projection on Sillage. This one is here 12 hours plus solid. And projection on Sillage is crazy, like 3 hours. Almost beats Layton, I have to say, in terms of performance. And it is extra de parfum, means Layton is EDP. This one is like 40% oil concentration. This one got me better compliments, but considering the price, you cannot go wrong with the Tourneau. Take care, guys, and remember to subscribe.